In this video, we're going to learn function overloading. So what is function overloading? It's basically the same function with different types. Now let's say we build a function and we go ahead and type in void, since this function is just going to print something and not going to return anything. So we have this one function acceleration, and then it has a data type within parameters. Its parameters is a integer. And let's say in the body we type in cout the value of acceleration is, and then we are gonna see out the value of acceleration, and we might want to end that line. So we have this one pure function built, and now in order to call this function, we type just the name of the function. There was acceleration, and we can pass it in any parameters like a. And a good idea to, we can just initialize a to a equals 3, and now come to our calling of the function. So everything looks good. Now up till now we are not using function overloading, we're just doing the regular routine work. And holy cow, it's giving we didn't use the int main. Now it should probably run. So again it says the value of acceleration is 3. So now we know. Now we will use function overloading. So in order to use function overloading, now remember I told you that function overloading is basically using the same function and with different types. So let's just copy this and paste this over here and change this to float. So you can say this is the integer version of the function and this is the float version of the function, in easy words. Now if we go ahead and build and run, so it again says the value of acceleration is 3. Why is it saying the acceleration although we define another function that was float? Well, this is because it's only going to take the integer version. What if it was float right here? So float float, and let's just say the value of acceleration was 3.142, the value of pi or something like that, or whatever. So now it prints the value of acceleration is 3.142. It just ignores this function we just built over here. So that's the use of function overloading. You can have multiple types of functions, and the name would be just acceleration. So it's basically the same function with different types, in easy words. Now if you wanted to print out both the functions, what you can do is you can just copy this, paste it over here, and let's just change this to b, and then we have to define b over here as well. So we can define it like integer b and set it equals to, actually we can do it right over here and define it like a 3. And now if we build and run it, it says the value of acceleration is 3.142 and the value of acceleration is 3. So it pretty much depends upon what type of function you call first. Well, in this case I called the integer function, the float function first, because float is a. So it's gonna take a, which was 3.142, and pass it into these parameters, which will be passed into this x over here, and then it's gonna run and print out the value of acceleration is a. And then again on our second call, it's gonna look at b, pass in the value of b, take the value from here and like store it in this cell, the value as a 3, and then pass it in the value over here 3, and after it has passed the value in parameters 3, it's going to pass it in over here in our cout statement. So that's pretty much the use of function overloading. You can have multiple types of functions and they are having the same name. They're actually sharing the same name, that is in this case acceleration. So that's it for now, guys. If you have any questions, leave down in the comment section, and until then, have a nice day.